His intentions were to kill her in the dark, right after a heated argument about their daughter.
Like, that's where my mind stops at. I can't see nothing past that.
Bhad Bhabie knew something disturbing was coming, yet she stayed until it became too late. Her only exit plan was to post the disturbing messages about her baby daddy. But did it work? Let's find out. Bhad Bhabie's disturbing post. The last few months have been rife with rumors of trouble in Bhad Bhabie's paradise. Despite these rumors, Danielle Bregoli, known by the stage name Bhad Bhabie, often spoke about her deep love for Levon, hoping that they could work through their problems for the sake of their daughter. However, the situation took a shocking turn on July 7th, 2024, when Danielle broke the internet by sharing a deeply disturbing surveillance video on her Instagram story. The footage showed a violent altercation between her and Levon, where he physically assaulted her. In the short clip, which was timestamped a little after 4:30 a.m. on June 30th, a man who is presumed to be Levon can be seen standing over Danielle and violently throwing her to the concrete floor, face first, as they engaged in a heated argument. The video quickly went viral, sparking outrage and concern among her followers. In a separate post on her Instagram story, Danielle shared pictures of her face supposedly taken after the assault, and she can be seen with a black eye and a bruised face, a shadowy contrast to the confident and fierce persona she usually presents. In another post, Bhad Bhabie seemingly provided context for her heated argument with Levon that morning. She claimed that she and Levon were estranged and that he had been trying to take custody of their child, Kaylee Love, born in March this year. Bhad Bhabie wrote, "Say whatever you want, but trying to take my baby is crazy." For now, it is unclear where this assault took place, as Bhad Bhabie has been posting from Los Angeles lately. However, in April 2022, the 21-year-old rapper bought a $6.1 million home in Boca Raton, reportedly with cash earned from her hugely successful OnlyFans page. Another thing that remains unclear is whether the police have gotten involved. In her accompanying statement, Danielle expressed her heartbreak and sadness over the incident. She admitted that she still loved Levon, but acknowledged that he had serious anger issues that needed to be addressed. She revealed that her intention in sharing the video was not to attack him, but to make him see the gravity of his actions and take accountability. She wrote, "I love that man more than I love myself, and it's honestly really sad, but unfortunately, this is real life. I know the easy way out is to leave, and that's better said than done." Bobby's decision to share the footage was a brave and vulnerable move. She hoped that by exposing the abuse, she could encourage Levon to seek help and make a real change. She also wanted to raise awareness about the realities of domestic violence, emphasizing that no one should have to endure such treatment. Her statement continued, "This doesn't happen this extreme often, but LV definitely has a problem. He's going to get the help he needs. Right now, there's no room for mistakes, and he knows that." Amidst the backlash that the videos have generated, Bobby went on to drop a hint that she may be considering reuniting with Levon when she wrote, "Whoever says they are there for me will be supportive of me no matter what I choose to do. Y'all know I give a MF hell, but there's no excuse for that at all whatsoever." Meanwhile, Bhad Bhabie broke into the limelight in 2016 when she was just 13 years old. Her life took a dramatic turn during an appearance on the Dr. Phil show, where she was featured as a troubled teenager with a rebellious attitude. It was here that she coined the phrase, "Cash me outside, how about that?" which quickly went viral, turning her into an overnight internet sensation. The phrase became a cultural phenomenon, spawning countless memes and making Danielle a household name. Despite the negative attention, she capitalized on her newfound fame, rebranding herself as Bhad Bhabie and diving headfirst into the music industry. In 2017, Bhad Bhabie released her debut single, "These Ho," which quickly climbed the charts and made her the youngest female rapper to debut on the Billboard Hot 100. She followed this success with hits like High Beach and Gucci Flip Flops, solidifying her place in the music world. Her bold persona and unapologetic lyrics resonated with a young audience, and she amassed millions of followers on social media. With a massive online following, Bhad Bhabie leveraged her influence to explore various business ventures. She launched her own beauty line, collaborated with major brands, and continued to release music. However, it was her decision to join OnlyFans in April 2021 that truly shocked the world, announcing her move to OnlyFans just days. After turning 18, Bhad Bhabie broke records by earning $1 million within the first 6 hours of launching her account. The platform, known for its adult content, allowed her to monetize her fame in a way that few could have predicted. Charging $23.99 for access to her exclusive content, she quickly became one of the highest earners on the site. The decision sparked a media frenzy and divided public opinion. While some praised her for taking control of her financial future, others criticized the nature of her content and the implications of such a young celebrity joining the platform. Despite the controversy, Bhad Bhabie's earnings from OnlyFans have been nothing short of staggering. In 2023, Bhabie left everyone when she shared a screenshot that showed she earned over $18 million in her first month on the platform. However, However, Bhad Bhabie's bad girl image in public steadily began to change when she entered into a relationship with Levon in 2021. The two were so much in love with each other that they even got matching tattoos in 2023, which they showed off publicly without invitation. Bhad Bhabie got Levon's name inked on her chest in cursive red ink, as well as another tattoo, 1111, which paid homage to her ex-beau's birthday date numbers. Meanwhile, on his part, Levon also got Bobby's birth name, Danielle Marie, tattooed to his neck in cursive black ink. The two displayed pictures of the tattoos on their social media to celebrate the moment. On December 1st, 2023, Bhad Bhabie took to Instagram to announce that she was pregnant with her first child with Levon. While this would be Bobby's first time as a parent, Levon already fathered a son from a previous relationship. Breaking the pleasant news to her fans, Bobby shared 2 mirror selfies in which she wore a white t-shirt that put her growing baby bump on display and gray sweatpants. Later that month, Bobby revealed that she and Levon were expecting a baby girl amidst much fanfare. For her gender reveal photo shoot, the rapper collaborated on a campaign with designer Marc Jacobs. She went on to spotlight one of the photos on her Instagram page, in which she could be seen sitting on a motorcycle encircled by pink exhaust fumes. She captioned the photo writing, "It's a girl." Bhad Bhabie later told Women's Wear Daily that the news of her pregnancy had leaked to the media right before the photo shoot was scheduled. She told the outlet, "We thought it would be cool to try and do a gender reveal with the images, so we had some fun with it. I'm really just enjoying this whole experience and grateful I have these amazing pictures to share with my daughter one day." Bhad Bhabie and Levon welcomed their daughter, Kali Love, in March 2024. Bobby broke the news to her fans while sharing a black and white photo on her Instagram story on March 15th. In the picture, Bobby holds the infant, but the child's face is stylishly covered with a hat and blanket. Just weeks before she welcomed her child, Bobby told people how she and Levon had picked a name for their daughter. She said, "The name doesn't really have any specific meaning. It's just his mom picked the middle name, and then I had a list of 5 names I liked, and Kaylee was one of them. I thought that Love went good with Kaylee." The two have since fallen out, and even the pictures of their tattoos on their social media have been deleted following their breakup. In the months leading up to their split, friends and close associates of the couple reported frequent arguments and tension between Bhad Bhabie and Levon. The stress of balancing a high-profile career and the responsibilities of parenthood only added to the strain. Things eventually reached boiling point on that fateful night in June, but it took Bobby a couple of days before summing up the courage to post the disturbing footage of Levon's assault on her, and the internet has been in a frenzy ever since. Fans react angrily to Bhad Bhabie's post. Although Bhad Bhabie later deleted her IG stories, the media had already spread across the internet like wildfire, and the general reaction was shock and outrage, especially from her fans. Messages of support and solidarity flooded Danielle's social media accounts, with many praising her bravery for coming forward and sharing such a personal and painful experience. One fan wrote, "Just an FYI, domestic violence is more than just physical violence. Verbal and emotional abuse can inflict it, and it's not okay, no matter how you may perceive it. Every survivor deserves our support. They deserve grace, and they deserve for their stories to be treated with respect, not mockery. Please extend to her a plethora of grace. You never really know how deep it is or what else she is going through. Spread love." Some other users justified her decision to go public with the abuse rather than first going to the police. They argued that calling out Levon publicly would help warn other women about him and further create awareness about the dangers of domestic violence. One person commented, "To the go-to-police people, she can do both. Coming to the internet warns other women. Any woman deals with him after this, she has been warned." Other fans insisted that no matter what one feels about Bhad Bhabie as a person, domestic violence should never be condoned. One user said, "Whether you like Bhad Bhabie or not, joking about domestic violence is disgusting. I hope her and her daughter find safety and peace." On Monday, July 8th, Bobby's mother, Barbara Bragoli, also addressed the situation on her Instagram, firing some damning accusations at Levon and his family. She accused Levon of manipulation, claiming that he had been using psychological tactics to control her daughter. According to Barbara, Levon's manipulation tactics included isolating Bhad Bhabie from her family and friends, making her increasingly dependent on him. This form of control is a common tactic used by abusers to maintain power over their victims, and Barbara's allegations have brought this issue to the forefront. Barbara's post read, "DV domestic violence, manipulation, and a house full of people watching what's going on and doing nothing." Barbara also alleged that Levon had a history of violent behavior towards Bhad Bhabie, citing previous incidents where he had been aggressive and physically abusive. She said, "I'm the only one who didn't know about this, she confides in his mother in Thailand. Part of the manipulation is isolation from her family. It's no wonder LV and Ira get along. Furthermore, Barbara expressed her deep concern for her daughter's safety and well-being, urging her to leave Levon and seek help. These allegations have added a new layer of complexity to the already dramatic situation, raising questions about the true nature of Levon's relationship with Bhad Bhabie. Before this incident, Bhad Bhabie and Levon were involved in a heated altercation at a West Hollywood restaurant in March. The argument quickly escalated into a physical altercation that involved other diners. Interestingly, Bobby's struggles have not been limited to her personal life. Earlier this year, she was mistakenly detained as a burglary suspect, so it came as a surprise to her fans and followers when Bhabie made a U-turn by deleting the footage she posted before proceeding to release a statement where she declared her love for Levon. The OnlyFans star even hinted that she would give her baby's father a second chance. These comments sparked a wave of criticisms, with one fan quizzing her on why she would want to raise her daughter in such an environment. The fan wrote, "If you cared, you'd leave that man. He will abuse you in front of her." However, Bhad Bhabie appeared to be offended by the fan's remark, and she didn't hold back while responding. She said, "I wasn't going to speak on this, but who said I was staying? What about that post made y'all think I'm staying? BC, I said I love him. BC, I said he's going to get help. I'm so confused, and apparently so are y'all." Meanwhile, celebrities and influencers also weighed in, using their platforms to condemn domestic violence and offer their support to Danielle. The incident sparked a broader conversation about the prevalence of domestic abuse and the importance of speaking out against it. Hashtags like #StandWithBhad and #EndDomesticViolence began trending as people shared their own stories and resources for those in need. Despite her efforts to dismiss concerns that she may return to Levon, most of her fans have remained adamant that Levon is manipulating her and would need help to escape the psychological hold he has on her. Just as the conversations about the situation were heating up, help arrived for Bhad Bhabie, albeit not in the form most people expected. It wasn't the psychological help everyone believed she badly needed. Rather, it was a promise of revenge from boxer Ryan Garcia, who was recently banned from the World Boxing Council for using racial slurs and hateful comments against blacks and Muslims. While quoting a clip of the assault shared by an ex-user, the disgraced boxer wrote, "I'm banned from boxing, but not beating his ass." As if his stance wasn't clear the first time, Garcia went on to reiterate the threat in a follow-up message. He wrote, "I got you, Danielle, just let me catch that guy outside." At the moment, it is unclear what relationship exists between Garcia and Bhabie, but many netizens have welcomed the idea of having him give Levon a good beating. However, the likelihood of that happening now seems to be dwindling with each passing day. Apart from the fact that Garcia has his personal issues to deal with, Bhabie backtracking and deleting her post shows she still has a lot of love for Levon and would not want to see him get hurt on her account. This has left many people wondering what is so special about Levon. Levon, whose real name is Vaughn Lee, is a rapper born in 1998. He is currently 26 years old. Levon has been making a name for himself in the underground rap scene, known for his unique style and lyrical prowess. He initially gained fame through his music on platforms like SoundCloud and YouTube, but he has also built a strong presence on social media as well. Bhad Bhabie and Levon's relationship first came into the public eye when Bhad Bhabie announced their relationship on social media in 2020. Fans were intrigued by the pairing, given Bhad Bhabie's controversial past and Levon's rising fame in the music industry. The couple often shared glimpses of their life together on social media, portraying a seemingly happy and loving relationship. Bhad Bhabie's confusion and police investigation. The smokescreen of happiness that covered all the abuse that Bhad Bhabie reportedly endured in her relationship with Levon was finally torn to shreds when Bhabie shared the video that captured her abuser in the act. Social media was immediately consumed by shock and outrage as everyone called for justice, and for a moment it seemed like Bhad Bhabie was on the same page with everyone. But just as things were getting heated up and justice seemed certain, Bhabie deleted her viral post and issued a statement where she emphasized that her reason for sharing the video was not to attack Levon, but to get him to change his ways. She also went on to declare her love for him, and while she mentioned that they had ended their relationship before the incident, she didn't entirely shut the door to a reconciliation. When outraged fans questioned her about her comments, Bhad Bhabie admitted she was conflicted over the next steps in her relationship with her abusive ex-boyfriend. Unsurprisingly, this has cooled off the initial anger from fans, with some even transferring their frustration to the OnlyFans star. The fact that she opted not to report the abuse to the police also drew criticism from some fans, who believed that her actions were targeted only to gain public sympathy and not in pursuit of justice. Meanwhile, the police have not released any statements regarding the incident, a move that has equally left many people disappointed in the whole case. Specifically, many women saw this as an opportunity to score a solid win over domestic abuse. The mere fact that such a violent act could be committed so openly against a vocal public figure like Bhad Bhabie ignited a special kind of anger in women rights activists, and they needed the victim to match the tempo. However, the case has unraveled quickly, and the seeming reluctance of the police to act on the video evidence hasn't been encouraging. discouraging. While the authorities may be investigating the abuse behind the scenes, there has been no official statement from law enforcement regarding the incident. Similarly, Levon has not made any comment about the footage, nor has he had anything to say about all the drama that has ensued since Bhabie shared the video. Interestingly, this would not be the first time Bhad Bhabie would have her relationship shrouded in controversy. Being thrust into the spotlight at such a young age exposed her to a world of fame, fortune, and high-profile individuals. Her relationships often mirrored her public persona, bold, controversial, and always in the limelight. The men she was linked to were often fellow rappers and celebrities, individuals who shared her penchant for controversy and public scrutiny. Bhad Bhabie's rumored relationship with NBA YoungBoy is one of the most talked about chapters in her dating history. The speculation began in 2019 when Bhad Bhabie, known for her bold and often controversial actions, got NBA YoungBoy's name tattooed on her hand. This move shocked her fan base and the media, sparking a frenzy of rumors and discussions about the nature of their relationship. NBA YoungBoy, whose real name is Kentrell Deshaun Gaulden, is a rapper known for his raw and emotional music as well as his tumultuous personal life. The tattoo incident seemed to confirm that there was more than just friendship between the two, even though neither of them publicly acknowledged a romantic relationship. The tattoo itself was a bold statement. Bhad Bhabie, who was just 16 at the time, had Kentrell inked on her hand, a permanent mark that suggested a deep connection with NBA YoungBoy. Fans and critics alike were quick to react. Some saw it as a sign of young love, while others criticized her for making such a permanent decision at a young age. The tattoo became a symbol of their rumored relationship, fueling endless speculation and debate. Despite the public scrutiny, Bhad Bhabie seemed unfazed. She continued to post on social media, sharing glimpses of her life and maintaining her rebellious image. The tattoo remained a topic of discussion, with fans constantly speculating about the status of her relationship with NBA YoungBoy. The lack of confirmation from either party only added to the mystery, making their rumored relationship one of the most intriguing aspects of Bhad Bhabie's love life. NBA YoungBoy's reaction to the tattoo was never publicly documented, adding another layer of intrigue to the story. In the end, the rumored relationship between Bhad Bhabie and NBA YoungBoy remained just that, rumors. The mystery surrounding their connection only added to the allure, making it one of the most talked about aspects of Bhad Bhabie's dating history. Moving on to another highly speculated chapter in Bhad Bhabie's dating history, we have her rumored connection with Trippie Redd. In 2019, Bhad Bhabie found herself at the center of yet another whirlwind of gossip and public scrutiny when she exposed some text messages between herself and the rapper. The leaked text messages between Bhad Bhabie and Trippie Redd suggested a level of intimacy that went beyond mere friendship. In the messages, the two appeared to share personal thoughts and feelings, leading fans to believe that there was something more between them. The content of the messages was enough to fuel endless speculation, with fans dissecting every word and trying to piece together the nature of their relationship. Many questioned the appropriateness of the relationship, given Bhad Bhabie's young age at the time. Some expressed concern over the potential influence of an older, more experienced rapper on a teenager still navigating her way through fame and personal growth. However, despite the public's fascination with the rumored connection, neither Bhad Bhabie nor Trippie Redd ever confirmed a romantic relationship. Both remained tight-lipped about the nature of their interactions, leaving fans to speculate and draw their own conclusions. Bhad Bhabie, true to her rebellious and unapologetic nature, seemed unfazed by the public's reaction. She continued to share glimpses of her life on social media, maintaining her bold persona and keeping fans intrigued. The leaked messages with Trippie Redd became just another chapter in her controversial and highly publicized journey.
And let me tell you who answers the damn phone. Take a guess. It wasn't Trippie.
In an interview with No Jumper, Bhad Bhabie confirmed that she was mad at Trippie before whatever they had was dissolved. Apparently, she had phoned the rapper, but was shocked to hear his beau on the phone acting insecure. A year later, after moving on from the Trippie Redd controversy, Bhad Bhabie debuted her new man on Instagram, causing a stir among her followers. The mystery man was soon identified as Youngbans, a rapper known for his unique style and music. The relationship quickly became a hot topic, with fans eager to know more about the new couple. Shortly after the Instagram debut, fans spotted Youngbans in the background of a video Bhad Bhabie posted on her social media. The video showed Bhad Bhabie in her bed, with Youngbans clearly visible in the background. This sparked a lot of backlash, with many people criticizing the young rapper for her choices. The backlash was fueled by concerns over Bhad Bhabie's age and the perceived speed at which the relationship was progressing. Critics argued that she was too young to be involved in such a public and seemingly serious relationship. Furthermore, the presence of Youngbans in her bed added to the controversy, with many people questioning the appropriateness of the situation. emotion. One of the most significant moments in their relationship was when Bhad Bhabie tattooed Youngban's name on her leg. This act of devotion was met with mixed reactions. On one hand, some fans supported Bhad Bhabie's decision, admiring her for being true to herself and not caring about public opinion. These fans saw the tattoo as a testament to her fearless and unapologetic personality. On the other hand, some criticized her, arguing that she was too young to make such a permanent decision and questioning the wisdom of getting a tattoo for someone she wasn't publicly confirmed to be dating. Nevertheless, Bhad Bhabie stood by her decision, defending her romance with the then 20-year-old rapper, not minding the 3-year age gap between them. The pair eventually split up, with Bhabie going on to date Oka 8U sometime in 2020. Bhad Bhabie initially debuted her new man on Instagram in October 2020. She then continued to tease her followers with several loved-up photos of her man without tagging his handle, leaving her fans with the uphill task of finding his identity. Fans eventually found his handle when he left a comment under one of his and Bobby's loved-up snaps. Going by the name Oka 8U on Instagram, he appeared to be in the music industry and regularly shared content from his rapper friend, Lil Candy Paint. Despite having a more reserved personality compared to the other men linked to Bobby, there seemed to be genuine love between the duo. Bobby regularly detailed her love for him on her social media page, and in one particular heartfelt post, she narrated how the relationship saved her life. While concluding the post, she hinted that Oka 8U may even be the one when she wrote, "I look forward to spending forever with you." Unfortunately, that wish never came to reality, and now Bhad Bhabie finds herself in the middle of another controversy involving another lover. These relationships, while controversial, have contributed to Bhad Bhabie's growth as an individual and artist. Each experience has taught her valuable lessons about love, privacy, and the pressures of being in the public eye. While the details of this recent controversy are still emerging, one thing that has not changed is that through it all, she has remained unapologetically herself. There is no doubt that whatever lesson she takes from this experience will be used to fuel her music and connect with her fans. Meanwhile, to stay connected on all the juicy scoops surrounding Bhad Bhabie's latest disturbing romance, don't forget to click on the card showing on the screen.